Welcome back to some more Hollow Knight. So today we are going to rebuild our charm combo now that we got our lifeblood core there, which is pretty useful, I have to say. So that's good. Let's quickly just rebuild our charms, what we usually go with. But we need to be able to take on the Grim Troop quest now, so we need this extra charm. And what we really need is not going to be quick healing. Grub Song is pretty useful, but we want is the Shaman Stone, because we need to be able to do a lot of damage that way, and we need to be able to get a lot of extra soul. So I think we might be better off with a combo more like, you know what, we could work with this, I think. But now we can't get soul for our weavers, they're kind of useless. So forget that, we'll just go Soul Eater on that one. We're going to do everything with the Shade Soul power in this one. So now we have 3 locations we need to hit up in order to go and get the Grim Troop quest completed. So the first one that's the easiest to get to is going to be in Crystal Peaks over here, right this way. It has a little area set up clearly just for this, so we want some soul, and that's why I've gotten the Soul Eater charm on, because the Soul Eater charm will do a ton of, get you a ton of soul. So this enemy has 2 main attacks, okay? Um, that is to do that main attack like that, and this other one is to do it like that. So we need some soul is the problem, you know? And this guy is not giving us much. The main reason we need soul, though, is to be able to blast him with some fireballs. So we want to wait for the easy attack, strike him then. We want to wait for a decent setup for this. Yes. It should only take 2 or 3 hits to take him down. These enemies do scale their health according with your nail builds, so taking them on early can be really nice and helpful. This one is one of the more annoying ones, I find, because of where you're set up. Anyway, he's now dead, so no worries. That was pretty easy. That's mainly, if you don't use this build, it gets to be pretty challenging on a few of them. So you definitely need to use the right build. That's quite essential. Yep. Anyway, we're going to go back to Dirtmouth now to save and rest up, and we're going to then go to the to grab a few other main locations. So that timing worked pretty well. We now need to go and fight the one down in there's one down in Green Path who's a little bit harder to access, but we can build up some soul on the way. So we're probably going to go that next. Over going to the city storerooms, because it's not really a good way to grab a bunch of soul. We really need a lot of soul for this fight in particular, because we need to be able to shoot a few fireballs and take out our enemy that way. So, Green Path is great for farming soul, lots of enemies, lots of easy ways to grab soul. So that works pretty well. And we just want to be able to take out a few of these fools and to grab a couple Geo, of course, along the way, but mostly this is all just a path about building soul. So once we have enough soul, we're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good to go. The enemy is not too far down here, it's just like right over here. Yup, standard Green Path stiff. You really start to get a hang for this map once you do it a few times, I think. It's always how it works. We already grabbed this, I believe, yep. We already grabbed the Hollownest seal right over there. You can swim under here if you don't want to have to deal with the giant dude. And here's the next enemy. Okay, so one hit, and it's going to take a second hit or so before we can defeat him. Grub Song, of course, can be useful, for sure. But should only be 2 hits, and you've defeated him once again. So now we don't really have enough soul is the main problem at this point. So we need to get a little more soul. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter at this point, because we're going to save quit back out of here. So, not really going to matter if we build a lot of soul or not. The next location, of course, is the city storerooms. So we're going to be going to do that as right here. Yeah, so we have to go to the city storerooms for our next encounter We need a little extra soul, though, so we might want to go somewhere else first that has some easy soul farming. Of course, I'm going to think of Forgotten Crossroads, because that's always where I go to farm Geo. So it's also good for soul farming, so we're going to go do that. But the Shade Soul and the Shaman Stone make a great combo for sure, so make sure you try that out if you've yet to do so. They're just a great combination. Which makes me think maybe I need to try a magic build at some point, but I haven't gotten around to doing that ever. I have yet to see the point of doing it. I mean, I use the magic build when I need to, but I just don't see it compared to most builds. We don't need a lot of soul, and we already kind of farmed some up, so we're going to go to the city storerooms to take on the final of these original 3 dudes. Now, I have had 10-minute long battles with like each of these guys, so I know that it is not a good idea to to take these guys on with the wrong builds, because they can just dodge all over the place. You'll never build any soul, and they're just annoying, and it's a whole thing, you know. So make sure you get your timing right. Wait till they give you a good opportunity, okay? Don't just fire your souls at the wrong time. Wait till they give you the right opportunity, then slam it, okay? Now, maybe you could create the right opportunity a lot faster than I can, but, you know, I just like to be very conservative on this one, wait around for them to do the attack, and then blast them away. That should have killed him, but it didn't, so he probably needs an extra nail hit or 2. That should have pogoed him. He should be basically dead at this point, so I'm not sure why he's not. But a 3rd hit will definitely take him down. Yeah, where are you at, buddy? Come on. Okay, I can kind of work with that. Almost got him. Okay, we got him. Easy 3rd and final. So now we need to go back and talk to Grim, and he'll send us off on the next part of the quest. So that's pretty easy. I mean, we already did the hardest part, which is just dealing with those first 3 guys. The next group of guys is actually a lot easier, I find. So no need to worry on that front. Once you do this, you can finally take on Grim in a fight, and it should be an epic battle that we should all be able to enjoy. So, yeah. Go back over here, and go talk to Grim, see how he's doing, see how his troops enjoying the fine weather we're having here. Hey, Grim, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. He's got some good music in his area for sure, you know? So, because we finally get the Grimchild upgraded here, and so that's pretty great. Once you get the Grimchild upgraded, you can take on the next round of the Grim Troop quest. Of course, we're going to save and probably end this part first, and then next time we will go and do that then. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with our next video as we finish off the Grim Troop quest. So, stay tuned, and I will see you all later.